Let's make these cute little bugs. It's going to give me the opportunity to try out some supplies, and I've also made some stickers out of them. What I'm using today is some board, and it's just scrap, and I'm adding some crayon on the top of it. This is water-soluble crayon, and I'm going to add 3 different colours, and I'm going to smush them all together with some water because they are water-soluble, and that makes a really nice background because you can faintly see the circles, but the crayon blends really nicely. I'm going to be using the Winsor Newton designer gouache. Predominantly going to be using the blue, the white, the green, the yellow, and also some red later on to make some pink. I'm mixing together some yellow, blue and green with a bit of white, and that's making an absolutely gorgeous green shade that I'm going to be using for my first bug. I'm also mixing up a lovely turquoise colour using the colour green that I've got on my brush already, and just adding some white to that as well. So I've got 3 lovely colours there to play with. I'm starting with some sticker sheet, a piece of paper with some adhesive backing on it. It's a very, very large sticker, and I'm using the colours that I've mixed up to coat the sticker paper to give some really nice texture. So I'm going to be using the sticker paper to collage a little bug because it's really nice and easy to cut that sticker paper out and then just stick it straight onto the board. Now I'm going to paint over the little line drawing that I've done there in the pretty colours that I've mixed up, and I'm going to make a little bug using the gouache straight on. I'm really impressed with the way that it goes on, and it's really nice and opaque, because one of the problems with watercolour is because it's so transparent, you have to start with light and work up to the dark colours. But with gouache you can start with a nice dark background and you can add the colours on top because it will obscure the background, and this is such a great thing to be able to do if you want to layer some paint on top. If you don't want to use acrylic paint. Building my little bug up, just adding a little bit more white in there and adding some detail using the red and the white to make really nice shades of pink. I thought this bug would look really nice with some little dots, and just adding a little bit more detail, popping his little eyes in as well. Now I'm going in with a Signo gold pen here, and also using a fine liner. Actually it's a brush liner, I think this one is, and I'm just adding some details there, and I think just want to make him pop off the page there, so I'm going all the way around his body, and that's giving me a nice barrier there between the background colour and his body and his legs, because his legs are a little bit spindly. So we're back to the sticker paper now, and I'm folding that so that I can cut out the shapes for the body. I don't need all of these shapes, but I thought it might be nice to have a little bit of variety there. And I'm making myself another background using the same colours, but I wanted to use a different pattern this time. So when I add the water, you can just very faintly see that grid background that I've done. I'd add in a few spots, and the next one I do a few stripes, and I do a few little dashes. It's almost like a reverse strawberry, this last one. But I don't end up using that one. Now it's dry, I'm going to peel off the backing. I'm going to cut my wings out, and I'm just going to stick those down like a little collage, and that's the base of my bug. And I'll add all the other details using the black fine liner to pop his little legs and his antenna on there, and his lovely cute little buggy eyes. There we have the little bugs, and I did make myself some stickers. Don't forget to like, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye!